I received information from multiple sources, some in Batangas, and some from the previous positions of Arrey Perez.
Yeah.
Perez's wife
Okay.
is from Lipa.
Okay.
So, in Batangas, many people confirm that Arrey is close to Gardiola because I know there's been a lot of news on the DPWH over the past few months and also very recently. Maybe just to preface this with our goal this whole time, which was to reform the DPWH and its budget process. And I am thankful that we have had a very fruitful partnership with Secretary Vince Dizon and his team on making significant progress over the past few months. And namely also because the budget is now being finalized, and I hope that some of the reforms that we have been pushing will make it into the final version of the 2026 budget. But the specific thing that we to the public about in October was that multiple appointees in the DPWH are linked to contractors or are contractors. And what we are distributing now is our official statement on this, which you can refer to more precisely. But I would like to thank Secretary Vince Dizon because after our initial statement in October, he and his team and I have been talking and investigating the background of officials in the DPWH. And I have here a copy of the letter where he rescinded the appointment of an assistant secretary for convergence and technical support and a director 4 of the office of the undersecretary for operations in charge of convergence projects and technical services. He writes, after careful reconsideration, I believe it is necessary to rescind my support for this appointment. And I have been also doing my own research and learned that the two individuals are beneficial owners of companies in the construction business. I don't want to dwell on the identity of these two individuals who are no longer in the DPWH. I would like to thank...
Effective when?
This doesn't have a date on it, but I spoke with the team of Secretary Dizon and briefly with Secretary Dizon, confirmed that these individuals were removed after their investigation and have links, or in the case of these two individuals, say, are contractors. Because one individual here owns a company that supplies DPWH.
A supplier.
Another individual here is also in a company that, if it's not a direct contractor, is a subcontractor. Again, it's not that relevant anymore what business they are doing with DPWH. What's relevant is after we did this in October and spoke with and worked with Secretary Dizon, he very quickly took action and made sure what he committed, that no appointees of his are contractors. And Secretary Vince probably did not know that these two were contractors initially. And I thank him for acting quickly once an investigation confirmed this. And I also thank Secretary Vince for removing Undersecretary Arrey Perez after he attempted to bring Gardiola to Secretary Dizon.
Oh, we attempted pa.
So, the second thing I would like to share, which they can also confirm, is that when I said in October that multiple appointees of Secretary Dizon have links to or are contractors, my intention was not primarily a change in personnel, but a reform of the whole system and the budget.
Yeah.
But when it got to the matters on personnel, Secretary Dizon took quick action to replace them and confirms that Arrey Perez is close to CWS party list representative Edwin Gardiola.
Because he is what?
I can say a little bit, but again, I don't want to
Is he linked to Gardiola?
rub salt on individuals who have already been removed, as long as they are indeed no longer involved in the DPWH. But because you asked, ma'am,
Oh, yeah.
I received information from multiple sources, some in Batangas, and some from the previous positions of Arrey Perez.
Yeah.
Perez's wife
Okay.
is from Lipa.
Okay.
So, in Batangas, many people confirm that Arrey is close to Gardiola because he used to go home to Lipa and was in the same social circle as Congressman Gardiola. In fact, many members of Congress know that Arrey is close to Gardiola as background.
Yeah.
And, in fact, have said that after Arrey was appointed to the DPWH, kung gusto mong makakuha ng budget para sa project sa DPWH, pwede kang dumaan kay Congressman Gardiola dahil malakas siya kay Congressman at kay Arrey Perez. And again, my intention is not to belabor the personal side of this topic, but to bring to light that the system of allocating budget needs to be reformed, because what has been reported has been the practice in past years is still being done, but thanks to Secretary Dizon removing Undersecretary Arrey Perez and the individuals whom he brought with him who actually are contractors, we are reducing the influence of contractors in the DPWH central office.